I know that correlation does not imply causation, but it seems that every time I go to sit down and film, it's dark and gloomy and the trucks just start driving down the street. So you wouldn't know that it's actually really dark and gloomy because I have my white balance set to make it look like it's not. So everything's a little bit warmer and cozier, but my sweater is in fact making me look like a giant egg yolk, and that's true for real life. And I love it, so I'm not questioning it. Everywhere in New York is a main drag. I swear to God. Do you mind? I suppose this is truer to real life. This is much more like what I actually look like right now. Yeah, I'll take it. Anyway, so I have a lot of products to talk to you about today. The key thing to remember is the products that I mentioned last month, I'm still actually using. I'm still completely getting through it. There's nothing that's dropped off that list. Let's talk about what I loved as far as makeup goes, because for me this month was where like foundations really kind of shone through everything. So let's talk about what I'm wearing right now that I like love. We've reached the point where it's not even like anymore, it's love. It's the Kogendo, which I'm imagining is how you say it. I should know this, I'm part Japanese. Moisture Foundation. Now I have the shade 123, and it's pretty much a perfect match. If anything, it's just a fraction darker for me in the middle of winter. So I actually had to bronze my neck a little bit because this is more or less what I actually look like right now. But I think it looks like ridiculous, like whoa. I'm not wearing any highlighter right now, if that tells you anything, but there's definitely no visible shimmer in this at all. It really is a moisture foundation, so I love this. The key thing to remember is it's 0.71 ounces, so it's less product than you get in a normal foundation, like a standard foundation. So if you get this and you love it, you'll probably go through it a little bit quicker if you're using it consistently, so keep that in mind. Now the other foundation that I got from Kogendo is their Aqua foundation. Now this is the shade 213, which is apparently their corrector shade. This is truer to what I actually look like right now. The difference is this is a little bit more coverage, so I have to bronze my neck. This is a little bit sheer, so I actually like to add bronzer on top. So, but I love this. If you love Armani Luminous Silk, but you want something more fluid and more, I feel like Luminous Silk is a very glowy, dewy foundation. This is much more of a luminous, pearly looking foundation with zero visible shimmer whatsoever. It looks really like skin. I mean, both of these do, so they're fantastic foundations, and there's a reason why people love them so much. This is a lighter coverage. I'd say this is about a solid medium. You can obviously sheer this one out, but you can also build it up. This one I think is, for me, it's a little bit harder to build up. So that's the only thing. The other foundation is Armani Maestro Glow. So I already had the regular Maestro, and this is something that I want to show you on camera right now, because when I was considering purchasing this, it was still very new, and there weren't, I mean, blog posts or pictures or videos really about it on the internet, so I did that. Hey, I'm guessing this is my foundation color, but who the hell knows? So something to keep in mind about Armani's shade range is it's weird. It is straight weird. Like, I am not the same color in any two Armani products. This one is actually the Maestro Glow. This is regular Maestro. The Maestro Glow, I'm a shade 4. Let's pull it down, drag it down. This is the regular Maestro. Here's the thing. This is the 4, this is a 4.5. The key thing to remember is it's much more glowy, it's much more luminous on the skin, and it looks fantastic. I got a lot of compliments from you guys on my Kate Somerville video, and this was actually what I was wearing. And it's a good coverage. You can build on it really well. It doesn't feel like you're wearing anything at all. Very fluid, very pore kind of correction, but it's much glowier than regular Maestro. So where with this, the regular Maestro, I had to prep it like crazy, like oils, moisturizer. This I can get away with just doing like my basic routine and not add anything extra and not feel like it's like... Alright, so let's jump into skincare, because that's what y'all are here for most of the time, as it would seem. Kate Somerville ExfoliKate Cleanser. It's completely SLS free, which I love. It's free of sulfates, it's free of like harsh myristic acid and all of that sort of thing, but it is a foam, like it foams up. The texture is, I would actually say it's very kind of creamy mousse, as you can see. but when you massage it in, it's great. The more water you add, the more it's obviously gonna foam up, but I find it's not drying to my skin pretty much at all. Kind of really nice. Now, I obviously wouldn't rely on this for exfoliating purposes, and I don't actually think it resurfaces the skin at all in my experience, but I really like it. I mean, what are you gonna do? Okay, Benton is kind of my new favorite brand, essentially. I mean, I loved the Snail Bee masks, the sheet masks. I picked up the Aloe BHA skin toner. Amazing. It's aloe vera, green tea, a little bit of salicylic. Let's see. It's just loaded with a ton of plant-derived ingredients. More aloe vera, snail secretion, hyaluronic acid, in the salt form nonetheless. Excuse me, I don't actually know if the BHA element holds true for me. I find that I still need to put a separate BHA on top, but I've had this for only a few weeks and look at how much I've used. I've been using this almost every single day and I love it a lot. Okay, essences. Essences! First, treatment essences. So like skin, like what they call skin, or like the liquid essences. We're not talking about the ones in the pump or the dropper, although I will mention some of those. Sticking with the Benton theme, Snail Bee high content skin. Here's my thing. When Benton says they're going to give you an ingredient, they give you the ingredient. First ingredient, snail secretion filtrate. Then you have green tea water, glycerin, niacinamide, a peptide, and then your bee venom. And this was what, $18 at 35mm? I think is how you say it. Which is one of my favorite places to go in New York. I'll put their information below. I die for this. Innisfree Jeju Sparkling Mineral Essence. This is right up there with the May Coupe Raw Sauce for me. This is probably one of my favorite essences. I actually picked it up because my friend Renee, Gothamista, talked about the Sparkling Jeju Mineral range, and I picked 2 products up from there. The essence is like... Did you see that? But then, ready? Gone. Gone. Sinks in. Fantastic. Super lightweight. It's a non-tacky essence. Now, I'm not against a little stickiness on the skin, but this is completely lightweight and fluid and super softening, and I find that when I apply it, I don't feel like, okay, I did my essence, now I have to go into a hydrating booster, otherwise my skin still feels dry. I find it really comforts my skin a lot, and that's all you can ask for, right? And also the Biotherm, I'm gonna say Biotherm because I'm an American. Life Plankton Essence. My friend brought this back for me from Canada because it's really not that easy to get in the United States. This is amazing. The only thing, it smells like a freaking Glade plug-in. Like a literal green, fresh rain Glade plug-in. I don't care because the juice itself is really nice, really softening. I put it on this morning and it just made the skin instantly feel like living marble or something. It was incredibly smoothing and hydrating and softening, and I love it. Let's get into boosters and ampoules and essences and that sort of thing. So Belif, I have a friend from Belif and we did a little product swap. So I've been playing with the Hungarian water essence and the classic essence Increment. Love. I've been using this one more because I've had it for a little bit longer, but this has really kind of jumped in there and been like, whoa, okay. This is definitely creamy and hydrating, so if you have really dry skin but you want to keep a really simple skincare routine, this could be a really nice product for you because it's definitely on the creamier side. The Hungarian water essence is a lot thinner, so it's easier to layer if you feel like you like to approach your skincare in a layering standpoint, or you have more combination skin and you want more of just like a really thin hydrating serum or essence underneath your moisturizer or oil. So both really great. They do very different things, so I like them both. Now, what serum have I been loving? Now, a lot, obviously, and you know, I've still been using all the serums that I regularly use. But Estée Lauder Advanced Night Repair, I played with this in the past, but I just decided let's add it in, and I just forgot that I loved it as much as I do. Now that I understand skincare a little bit more, I think this is still such a revolutionary product considering who sells it, who formulated it, all of that. Let's not get too far into it, but it's that amazing, just like I said, like snail, really kind of goopy texture that sticky mucousy texture that I love. And there's a lot of fermented bacteria. I think it's a bifida listane, I don't know what it's called, but it's a fermented ingredient in here, and we love those. Also, NIOD Copper Amino Isolate Serum. I got the 1% because I was like, let's just jump into it. I use this consistently when my skin was having that dermatitis annoying nonsense freak out twice a day, every single day, and it definitely kind of reeled it back in after, you know, nothing else had worked. I think it's really, I mean, just like they say, if you're gonna try one product from them, I think this would be it, because it's a universal skin health enhancer. So it's just designed to give your skin as much health as possible. It's not a lifting, firming, pore refining, tightening, brightening, whatever. It's just designed to normalize your skin's health and keep it healthy. So it's a great kind of maintenance product, I would say. And it's really thin in texture, and it is friggin' blue, which I love. Also, I was passed this by my friend who just, it didn't work for him. Drunk Elephant C-Firma. Now, I will say, the first time I used it, it dried my skin out like crazy. It's weird. The more I play with it and prep it really well with like an essence and an ampoule underneath, it's totally fine. And as soon as if I jump right into like an oil or a moisturizer after it, it's fine. But I can't let it sit too long, otherwise it seems to dry out my skin. This is the old formula, so it's more liquidy than that true serum texture, so just keep that in mind. Let's jump into eyes. AmorePacific Intensive Vitalizing Eye Essence. I had a travel size of this before, but this is where it's at. This underneath, start over in the morning. I look like I've slept for like 26 hours straight, like so enlivened and brightened and cooled and depuffed and amazing. I use it pretty much exclusively during the daytime though, because I don't care about brightness before I go to bed. I could care less if I look like a zombie. My pillows will scream and run away if they're scared. I don't actually have the full size yet. I think it's on its way in the mail, or I'm supposed to be seeing my boss to get one. This is Sunday Riley's Tidal in here, so I've been playing with this for a few weeks. I love this. Like a lot. Like a lot. It's silicone free, it's oil free. Hyaluronic acid, sodium hyaluronate, is the second ingredient. It's just, I think it's a fantastic formula. I think regardless of your skin type, your skin concerns, the context of how you use this, whether it be over an oil, under an oil, as a really hydrating serum on top of your moisturizer, however you want to use it, it's successful and it's gonna perform. Plumps the skin out, makes it feel really hydrated, super lightweight. I love it. I think she hit it out of the park, and I think if you like the Belif Aqua Bomb or the Dennis Gross Moisture Cushion, you'll like this. Like, bar none. Bar none. And if you liked Skin Adrenaline, you'll love this. Next, let's just jump into fragrance, because that's also been really big for me this month. Mitsouko, which I actually am craving to put on right now. The first time I sprayed it, I was like, I smell like a 90-year-old woman, and I loved it. But the dry down of this is that amazing oak moss, peach, kind of spicy incense powdery vibe, and it's amazing on the dry down. And then as it wears, it's definitely stronger in like the mossy green chypre elements, if you will. It's a classic. I think the bottle is beautiful. Bath & Body Works Warm Vanilla Sugar, and I had a teacher in second grade who would slather her body with it, and it was too much, and I was like, no. So that's why I tend to avoid vanilla, because it just brings back bad memories, but this is a vanilla I can do. Last but not least, for the fragrances, Mugler Cologne. This is a neroli, lime, and white musk masterpiece. I love it. All of these fragrances I bought on FragranceNet, by the way, which is pretty much the only place that I will buy my fragrances, except for Beauty Encounter. I don't go to department stores, I don't go to Sephora, I mean, if I can't get it through those websites, I will, but pretty much everything that I buy is through those websites because they always have really great values. They always have some sort of discount. I sign up for their email list and only buy when it's the best value. So this Mitsouko cost me $44, and this is 2.5 ounces. I'm sorry. What? And then for home fragrance, TOCCA Stella. Now this was given to me by my friend. It's a blood orange and clean linen masterpiece. If you just want your home to smell like spring air is flowing in through the windows even when it's gross and disgusting outside, you need this. So I think that's everything that I want to mention. You're like, yeah, all 25 products, no big deal. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Again, I still have tons of products that I need to use up and finish and get through and all of that. So hopefully that was fun for you guys. If you have questions, let me know and I'll talk to you all really soon. Bye.